Yeah, hello and welcome to the Banter Blitz show for Saturday, February 15th. A little bit of an unusual time, but I couldn't make the Monday, so an unusual time, better than no show at all. So, first game here against the King 03 with the black pieces, and I have a completely blank chat. And yeah, that was I completely forgot to switch on the Twitch and YouTube chat during the German language show, but I'm switching it on now. I'm sorry, I tend to forget that. What about the chat on Chess24? There's not a single entry there, which is really unusual. There's usually some kind of activity, but currently it looks completely dead. There anybody around? Yeah, hello to the Twitch and YouTube chat. Okay. Yeah, a bit of an unusual variation here in the Sicilian. Both sides have made some odd moves. But the bishop on d3 is such a weirdly placed piece that white will have to lose a bit of time. Okay, you're welcome. There's a YouTube chat comment about the Fight Like Magnus repertoire. Yeah, thanks for the feedback. I'm glad you like it. I'm still very happy with the repertoire, giving me usually good play in my Blitz games. I've tried to get some Sveshnikov on the board and over the board chess, but didn't quite work out. There are so many possible sidelines that people can play. Yeah, and yeah, this is not so great for white. No, he's stepping right into the d4 fork. Yeah, bishop e3, knight c3. It's a typical fork problem. So let's take. A little bit of ASMR. I only recently learned that this is a thing. Water. Already had an exceptionally huge coffee in the German show, and I played a pretty awful show, losing many points. Now water. Yeah, white has given up a piece and tries to get some compensation now. I wonder, maybe bishop f5. Yeah, there's a question in the Twitch chat or a remark that they're missing my YouTube channel videos. I did some videos at the end of 2019, but I haven't done anything this year yet. Always things coming up, and I'm currently involved in a project that, yeah, I hide to Ace Point. I did read them. What you're not reading is your Skype messages. And you cannot reach me on Facebook anymore because I yesterday deactivated my Facebook account. Now, no worries. Ace Point. It's just that I have the same issue. I got too many. I have too many things coming up, like messages here and there, and you need to need to get rid of some of those channels. I think, yeah, I deactivated Facebook because I kind of I'm always annoyed, you know, whenever I go to Facebook, I'm annoyed because I get all kinds of people posting stuff, and usually I just think, well, why are you really posting this? Do you really want to show how stupid you are? Like every single political thing makes me angry, almost, and I really wonder why I should be on there if whenever I go on Facebook I'm annoyed by what people are posting. And yeah, this is why I deactivated it. I haven't deleted it yet. I couldn't quite bring myself to do this somehow, but I will probably delete it ultimately. Compared to that, Twitter is a little bit better. A little bit. A little bit less toxic somehow. I don't know why. Of course, it depends on the feed that you're creating with the people that you're following and so on. But I do understand that people can have a completely non-annoying Facebook page, but mine is annoying. And it's impossible also to block some people, like in particular if somebody is posting something and then there are persons replying to that, it's impossible to block those replies. And yeah, this is just so absolutely annoying. Yeah, but one thing that I wanted to say is that I definitely want to do YouTube content. It's not like I'm completely giving this up or anything, but I currently I am involved in a project that is extremely time sensitive, and what I'm doing there has to be basically completed in yeah, very few weeks. And once this is done, I can reconsider my scheduling, but up to this point I can absolutely not justify making a YouTube video for fun. Okay, Teja Ravi here, Teja Ravi 2. Yeah, we played once before. Yeah, probably the check. Yeah, you can unfollow, of course, but my issue is not the person that I'm following, but the persons posting replies to the persons that I'm following. And if you unfollow everybody, why are you on Facebook? I mean, I really don't like the whole platform anyway, because if you look at all the wow, I cannot pronounce that word. The manipulative, wow, nature of the platform. I don't think it works, Ace Point. I tried that. I tried to block the people, but it doesn't work. I mean, the people who reply, not the, I mean, I completely understand the unfollowing, or I understand the, what's going on here? Can everything, this is also, I can also check here, right? King F8. What is best here, actually? This is good, I know, but not sure it was best. I couldn't really... why didn't he take? My problem was, again, the replies to other people's posts. I've already kicked out people who post, I don't know, who think like right-wing politics is a good thing or so. This I've done long before, or I don't know, people who post completely crazy stuff right from the bat. Those I have unfollowed and unfriended and stuff like that. But the silly posts keep coming up when people reply to other things. Yeah, in any case, I really don't see the point. We would be better off with social media anyway. So, okay, here I just have a rook. I'm a rook up. Just a rook. So under normal circumstances, I should win this. I didn't manage. There's some advice in the chat how to block people on Facebook. I couldn't manage. There was one person that was driving me crazy. Whatever somebody posted, he would always have some completely idiotic conspiracy theory. And I mean, I was really close to messaging this person and to yeah, like give him the advice to yeah, to see some kind of my queen, my queen, my queen. And now I'm losing a game because of this person. This is the worst. Oh no. Crazy. No. I was a rook up. And now I am the queen down. Oh my god. I should resign probably. But yeah. Ouch. Yeah, you know, this is why I wanted to block this person, because people posting extremely stupid stuff drives me crazy. Yeah, I think I can resign. That is okay. Oh my god. In any case, consider your usage of social media. It is sometimes even costing you chess games. Yeah, thanks for the game, Teja Ravi. So Chess Cadet. Jinx for the game, Teja Ravi. I'm completely irritated. Anyway, so let's play the Scotch 4 knights here. And I should not blunder my queen or stuff like that. Yeah, he simply took on c3, giving up his pair of bishops, but Black's position is still fairly solid, of course. Okay, now I try to play against the pawn, and now he's got knight e4 actually. I could have blundered anyway, not really anybody's fault, but it's really, really funny. He's got rook e8. Okay, he didn't play it. So rook d1. My bishop on d4 is pretty nice. Still not so easy to make any serious headway in this position. f3. I don't like this. Maybe g4, king g2, f3, something like that. Black can do very little active things in this position, but it's still reasonably solid. I want to go f3, maybe h4. Yeah, knight to b5 is this idea. I can go to f6 though. Maybe even here. Bishop f3. Yeah, why not? Yeah, expected this one. I want to keep the tension. Taking is too easy for him. I think if I take the knight. Bishop a7 maybe. I don't quite see how I'm doing something serious here. I probably will not watch the Kamsky match because I'm busy on that day. This is why also the show is today and not on the Monday. It wasn't rescheduled primarily for the Gata match because I simply cannot be on Monday. So this is nice actually for white because I'm always posing him some problems with the king. So he has to stay somewhat passive, but okay, f4. Threatening f5 now. This is getting a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe here. I got no time. Only got 16 seconds. Yeah, I'm playing for mate. Yeah, that was my idea. And it works. Yeah, with low time, playing for mate is often a good idea. Okay, thanks for the game Chess Cadet. So area 51, going to accept that one. Yeah, area 51. Yeah, hello. There's a question by Namesake in the chat, but it's a very specific question about one of my releases. Yeah, I should really make an update on the Benko repertoire for that line. I don't think it's unplayable for black, but it's certainly dangerous. It's currently a little bit on the back burner, this idea, doing some, I mean, I'm going to update my old English repertoire, old like from 2016, and the Benko one is also possible, that I'm going to do an update on that, but this is something that I will not do an isolated update just because of the line that you mentioned, but I would rather make a whole revamp of the thing. It is possible, but the thing is, due to all the developments related to Chessable and Chess24, there are so many things happening. It's kind of difficult to predict things. Because there are just new ideas coming up and new people involved and so on. And it's not just, let's say, sometimes my own call what's going to happen. There are sometimes just like I have an idea what to do, like let's revamp this and that course, and I'm starting on that, and then something else entirely pops up, and then I'm on that project. So okay. No, there won't be an update on the English repertoire on the Chess24 website, but keep it simple. C4 will basically update the whole thing on Chessable. It is a Chessable repertoire anyway, currently. So yeah, here there are a couple of good things. I can just take e3, but this is also usually quite okay, this approach. Yeah, the knight on d5 is annoying, as mentioned in the chat here on YouTube, but that's what it is. White always has a knight in the Sveshnikov, but black has some other good things in favor of his position. One is, of course, the bishop pair. Huh, interesting. That's not a bad move, probably. Okay. Trying to play bishop d8 to b6, one of my favorite maneuvers in the Sveshnikov. Yeah, I'm covering c7 as well. Okay, I can play bishop b6 now if I want. He can take it, of course, as my queen is attacked, like knight b6, bishop b3, knight d7 would win. But yeah, I think maybe he should take, I don't know. If I get to d4, it's going to be pretty okay for me, I guess. At least, okay. Aha, yeah, thanks for the good feedback on the Fight Like Magnus repertoire, namesake. I'm glad that you managed to use it successfully. Okay, and now I can probably win the a2 pawn. Take it. Bishop c4. The only thing I should not do is blunder the back rank. Yeah, my back rank is a little bit weak. So bishop takes. Bishop takes, rook takes. If I check here and then queen a7, is that a good move? Yeah, the check is probably not bad anyway. Now queen a7, threatening to take on e3. He's a little bit overloaded here, right? Maybe queen c3 is a move. No, that's made. That's made. Thanks for the game, Enrico. Enrico D96. Okay. Duncan McCockiner. That's a funny name again. Duncan McCockiner, yeah. Yeah, you guys, there are funny names around. Yesterday I saw something, I never really checked if that was just if that was just a joke, but somebody posted, I think it was on Twitter. I don't know where I saw it, but that Starbucks had the new CEO, and that guy is called, like, I'm not quite sure, Bernie Brewer, yeah, or something. Not Bernie, it's not Bernie, I invented that, but the second name is really Brewer, which I find hilarious for a coffee company. Probably it was just a joke and that person does not exist. If it is real, it's hilarious. Okay, now I should go here to prevent bishop f4. I don't want a trade of my bishop pair. Oh, that's ambitious, let's say. Okay. What happened in 2017? That Brewer story? Yeah, again, maybe it was just a joke. I mean, it could be. Still preventing something to go to f4. My general idea, yeah, this is kind of expected. My general idea was to play bishop d2 and then c4, c5, get the pawns rolling. Still not so easy for him to do something here. h5, I probably just take g5. Maybe rook b1 was a bit more intelligent. Yeah, a3 was a bit of a stupid decision. Yeah, but again, it's not really a brilliant issue. I still have some other good things that I can do. The bishop to g2, for example, can be better than having it on e2 or d3. Wow, not something I expected. Yeah, that makes putting the bishop here again more attractive. Rook e2, rook b1. I want to double, but I don't want the bishop on f1 to be blocked, so I'm going back to c4. Yeah, the light squared bishop has already made a couple of moves. Yeah, I'm not unhappy here. You cannot go c5. E5 is also not possible. And I have a pretty straightforward idea to put more pressure on e6. Bishop h8 was more or less I don't know what to do move. At least that's how I identified it. I don't really see the point of it. So I'm on the pawn. Yeah, I can still not take it. Maybe get the queen into an annoying position as well, to g6 for example, or simply take h6. Okay, so he finally opened the position. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to f4. There's a question about my favorite time control. Probably 3+2. I play a bit of 1+1 sometimes, just yeah, for entertainment purposes, like just to kill like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. That's good. What's going on here? Why can I not take twice? I think I can, right? Okay, there's some pressure on g3. Yeah, maybe just rook d1. And bishop to e3. This is okay, if I go to e3, might take c3, but okay, that's what it is. I wonder if I can do something active myself. Maybe get the queen more active. Like queen d8, yeah, is close to a checkmate sometimes with the knight on that somewhat dumb square. Like here I could, no, I cannot really. It's not threatening all that much, but I don't see a way forward. Just trying to attack h6 here. And grab this pawn. Okay. Now, if I can take and play bishop f4. I'm not certain that it wins, though. Maybe this one. A bishop ending should win. I only have 7 seconds. I see that now. So I'm going to win on time, basically, no matter what. Yeah, and he resigns. Spent too much time before. Okay. Right. Thanks for the game, Duncan McCockiner, by the way. Is there anybody around? Yes, this person? No. I was a misclick. I mean, I don't mind playing against Michal here, but I wanted to click on somebody else who was actually new. But no worries, let's play this game. D4. I wonder. D5 is not bad. I can go D5 here for sure. Let's do it. It's objectively probably the best move. Aha. I'm thinking about this a little bit because it could make a difference here what I'm playing. Right? Okay, he has to go to B5. Okay. Sorry. Okay, it's not so bad. Actually, not so bad for him. Check looked a little bit odd, but still kind of a playable position. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad for me now. My development is really good. Yeah, I mean, I can take and B2 hangs. Maybe queen b6 is even better, you know? I'm looking at b2, e3 and a6. And if he takes, rook takes, I'm winning b2. Yeah, that is a nice line. Tja, so take here and here. And I'm a pawn up, and I have the better pawn structure. How do we win here? Yeah, should probably get the knight closer to the to the queen side. Yeah, that didn't help him. So get the knight here. Yeah, I can improve slowly. Bishop f5 next. Yeah, I don't think taking on h7 was a good thing. g6 would have trapped the bishop, I guess. Yeah, Krumnik student correctly mentions that I blundered a queen in an earlier game. But you miss one thing. I cannot blunder a queen here because the queens are traded, and that is helpful. The less on the board, the less you can blunder. Ah, here we are. Gives me g2. Yeah, thanks for the game, Michal Palitska. Now, I wanted to, what was this? Where was that? Here, this one. D3 RASP or D3 RASP. It's a new opponent. Never played him before. Okay, now let's go knight f3. Oh, he's taking quite a bit of time here. Yeah, I have g3 in my books, but maybe I can play a more mainline approach here. C4. So Queen's Gambit, one of the main positions in the Queen's Gambit, where black has a ton of options, and this is one of them, the Rogozin variation. There are a couple of answers. White has tried everything here basically. Queen b3 is one of the more modern ways to try to play, and White tries to get the bishop here without any concession. Teja asked if I'm doing commentary for any upcoming tournaments. There's currently nothing planned, really. And for most, I also, let's say candidates, I probably couldn't do anything for the candidates because I have other obligations, but yeah, you never know, maybe something is coming up at a later stage. That's always possible. Okay, maybe I could have taken f6 and d5. I would absolutely do enjoy doing commentary. I have done some commentary jobs over, like in on site for the Candidates 2018, most notably in Berlin in German language. And I've also done some online commentary. I would definitely do it. Bishop f5, yeah. I was thinking that he might have knight e4 at some point here. So I'm stopping that. I don't like my development. The broadcast for the Prague Masters is severely lacking. I never checked it out. I didn't have any time recently. I mean, the tournament is pretty interesting. They have some interesting players. But I didn't see if they have any broadcasts actually. I mean, didn't check it out. Yeah, D-rasp. I'm just assuming it's a D-rasp or D3 rasp. Maybe there's something sophisticated behind the name, but I'm not sure about it. In any case, he's doing a good job here. He's playing a lot better than what his rating would suggest. Now h6, however. is hanging. I think I can just take it. There's no trick. Yeah, I can castle queenside next. I think he did a perfectly good job here. If he, I can also check first. If he simply takes with the h pawn here instead, that looked completely okay. At least at first glance it looked completely okay. And now I'm just a pawn up, sorry, a piece up for nothing in particular. I tried to take on c6 in order to get the bishop to e5, the g3 bishop. And now bishop e5 is giving me even more material. Yeah, he still did a really good job there out of the opening. If he takes with the h pawn, it's nothing particularly great for me. Yeah, thanks for the game D Rasp or something close to that. Cthulhu is challenging me. Probably terrible pronunciation. Only yesterday heard this Metallica song again. It's an instrumental. Only heard that yesterday in a YouTube reaction video. E5 early on. Try for a quick d4 and see how he handles this. Black has to be careful here not to open up the position too quickly, because then his development could be a problem. There's a question in the Facebook chat. How can I play a game? Yeah, if you want to play against me, you have to get a premium account on Chess24. There's a question by Sanjit Singh. Why did you take early retirement? I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. I work really a lot these days. Now it's a nice position here in this game. I have a really good development, and Black has some issues on d6 and the d5 square, just developing. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is giving me a piece. This is giving me a piece. I don't know, actually. There's a question in the Chess24 chat why the Petrov was neglected for a long time. There's no reason. I think the opening always was in reasonable shape, and with some improvements over the last years, it's really solid. Recently there have been a couple of new ideas for white, but ultimately they will not really endanger the Petrov, which is far too solid. Now ham sandwich is also a new opponent. This is why I accepted the challenge. I tried to play the new people first. That looks like we get a Philidor's defense with h6. Interesting. There are ideas. There are ideas with black delaying castling and playing an early g5. It looks like this is maybe what ham sandwich has in mind. Yes. And I did check this for my Keep It Simple E4 book and came to the conclusion that the maneuver that I'm playing now is pretty good for white. Not like winning, but leading to a good play. I just wonder what I'm going to do if he really plays knight f4 here. Because knight f4 I don't want to take really. Oh. I totally did not take that into account. Interesting. I have to focus here. Yeah, it's a bit annoying for sure. I mean, I still don't believe in this for black because I mean that simply shouldn't work, yeah. But it is interesting. I have knight f5. h4, knight f5 should be pretty good for white. Yeah, I don't quite believe it. It's tough now for him not to take it. I mean, I have ideas with simply taking e5, and now I'm threatening d5. He cannot take as f4 is hanging. He's got g3, but ultimately it shouldn't work. h3, okay. So if I take e5, he's going to take g2. Wow. Remarkable. Okay, I have an interesting idea. I don't know if it works, but it's a kind of thing that I cannot resist playing simply because it's too interesting. So giving up the queen here on e3. Because, I mean, I'm going to get e7 as well, and then I have a good chunk of material. So if I take with the rook here, I could take with the rook. That would allow me to play a bishop f4 really quickly. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Here I just lack a little bit of coordination is the thing. Bishop should come to f4. That would be absolutely devastating. Yeah, I probably should have played the other move. Now he has queen f4 next. No, or queen f6. Anyway, I have to play knight e5 anyway. It's kind of pointless to think about it. Knight g4 doesn't quite work. Knight f7 takes f6. Now I need this coordination to cover this, and then here rook g3, I think. This was hanging actually. I was hanging. I have no time. That's not good. Okay, that helped. Yeah, you know, it was badly played. I should take with the rook. And you know, rook d7 and then bishop f4. That's now with hindsight is just a lot stronger, because here everything is developed easily, and something like this here must be absolutely devastating. I mean, I saw this line, but I couldn't quite decide, and this is just probably completely crushing. And then rook d1 or something like that is just wins. Or knight f7 maybe. You always just have to watch out for that stupid queen e4 business. This is also a good move, actually. Just cover everything. Cover e2 and then rook d1. This is better. This is better, I think, in particular in a blitz game. Okay, so thanks for the game, Ham Sandwich. 7 Wonder Duo. There's new guys. I missed a lot in that game. Maybe, yeah. I don't really have a great session, and I'm already in for 2.5 hours. There's a remark that speed ruins chess. No, I don't think so. Depending on how old you are, you will see the day when people stop playing classical chess altogether. I was a bit too quick. Probably I should have thought about this a little bit more, about the timing. Yeah, here one point to notice that the knight on a5 is a problem piece. It's difficult for black to get this active. You can even think about a4. No, bishop c3. Yeah, I do believe that in the long run we will see less and less of classical chess, classical time control. Okay, now How do we play this? I'd like to go to c3 here. This is queen c3 is setting a little trap. I'm threatening knight g5 now. And there's knight e6. It's not very sophisticated, but tricky enough. And here, of course, you take with the e-pawn, opening up the e-file so that you can double here. It's very difficult to ever make something good of the knight on a5. He's preparing b5. He couldn't take on b3 because there was a check on c3. Okay, I'm just stopping b5 altogether. Why not? Got time. Yeah, I had the check on b3, so I didn't blunder that. It was not... I mean, I'm not playing super great today, but I see some things. Tja, here the question is if you want to go rook e6 or not. Knight b8. Sorry, knight d8 then. Tja, here you have so many good options. You can easily lose track a little bit of what you should do. Yeah, probably just... Yeah, I'm not certain here. Maybe king g2, bishop d3, rook h1, something like that. It's not so ideal, actually, now that I think of it. My bishop should come to d5, but I probably could have anticipated the e5 move better. So this is the best possible square for the bishop. Now, how do we actually win this game though? That is a different kind of question, and I have little time. Just playing relatively safe moves here, because again I have no time whatsoever. And okay, winning this on time is kind of enough. You don't need to make brilliant moves at the end if you know you're going to win on time. Okay, thanks for the game. 7-1 the duel. So Lawrence Chess is also new. Got many new people. Oh, he has withdrawn the challenge. Spills, I've played enough. And Sergei Rachmaninov. Yeah, why not? Pan says, you talk a lot. You know, it's called Banter Blitz. We can do Silence Blitz or something like that. But that's not the concept of the show. Yeah, we had that on the board. Okay. In some earlier session. Yeah, this is a bit passive, but should still be okay for black. Ah, he says he meant people in the chat. I don't mind either. Just do whatever you like. Just don't spam the thing or make any I don't know, unkind remarks. Sometimes YouTube chat can be absolutely toxic. Or any kind of chat for that matter. Yeah, Sergei Rachmaninov is playing a very solid game here. It's basically just totally equal. But again, we can play this position and see what happens. Sign language blitz. Now I'm completely incapable. Yeah, this is just pretty equal. But there is no reason not to play this position. Of course, you can simply try to do little things and make progress. Yeah, I cannot really do much constructive things here. Maybe, yeah, I can gain a bit of space here maybe, but it's ultimately not doing much. Yes, this one. Yeah, I'm not sure if g4 is a reasonable move. It's probably equal anyway, and the worst thing to do here is to think for too long. Yeah, so some things are happening. I'm not sure if they are positive for me, but some developments. Just try to, yeah, try to do something. And I have a little bit more time, so I don't think that this helped him all that much, but it's probably nothing special going on. Trying to play b5. That's a bit strange. I'm making some progress. It's still pretty equal, but maybe knight coming up. I don't know. Doesn't do much. No. Yeah, now a4 is kind kind of gone. And the a-pawn. Archie the a-pawn, right? Yeah, kind of pressing water out of stone in this game. It was very equal for a long time, but sometimes it's just helpful to have these 20 seconds up on the clock, and then this is helping a lot. We can pose little problems, and with the time ticking down, the one who's got less time is making some small mistakes, and then we've got it. Got this end result. Retrying. Yep, let's see if he's going for the classical Dutch. Yeah, the classical Dutch is one of those openings that, if it wasn't for Simon Williams releasing all those DVDs and chessable courses and stuff, nobody would play that opening. But he's doing this all the time, and his results are really good. Probably my timing here was not the best. Black is having much more fun here than he should have. It's just a bad opening. I mean, it's I'm totally standing by this point. It's probably weird English. Very weird English. Oh, Simon had so many great results with this opening. But he's not doing that great when I blitz. If I'm playing this in blitz against him. We did so like for 2 or 3 games last year when we met in London. But this is kind of interesting, this position. It's really not clear that it's bad for black. It might be, but it's not clear cut at all. That is a surprising move. I would be surprised if that would be great. But maybe it is. I don't know. F3. Yeah, it's notoriously tricky. I wonder if I should play a prophylactic move or not. I can go just e4 here. But you can also play prophylactically, like make b5 impossible and stuff like that. Bishop c3 next, no knight b5. I don't know. So yeah, maybe he's just attacking this. I don't know. Super difficult position. Yeah, he was attacking a4, but this is now a possibility. Yeah, I can do this now. Ah, he's got, no, he doesn't have it. Okay, I just thought I had a very stupid oversight, but I didn't have it. Bishop c4 is not possible, but he can play king h8. I mean, it looks king f8. I'm sorry, and I didn't see this one at all. Wow. Okay, this is not good. I should see this move. Okay. If he takes it, I've got bishop h3. Very odd game. At the end, probably the time is going to be super important. Yeah. He's probably winning. Maybe not. Can be an annoyance here. Okay, that should be enough. Thanks for the game. Retry and yeah. So, Area 51. Let's play Area 51. I have to watch out for the time. I only got 12 minutes left. There was a request for a Sicilian. I would do that, but not against 1d4. Der Julius asks, are you German? Yeah. I am. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. So, one of those games where you snatch a pawn and you know you're probably going to regret it. Recently I've been watching some videos on a YouTube channel where, oh my god, my queen. I just noticed that I'm probably getting my queen trapped here, right? Oh shoot. I don't see it yet, but it feels like it gets trapped. Rook a3. Shoot. Ah, no. No, sorry for the coughing. Not sorry for my nationality. Oh shoot, my queen, my poor queen. I kind of knew that I shouldn't do it, but Queen a4, there's bishop b5 check. That is a problem, a real problem. Yeah, my queen is just lost. That's what it is. I'm not going to resign, but it wouldn't have been a terrible idea. Stupid. Very stupid. And it's never fun to lose against such a variation, which is of course not really good with h4. Yeah, I can just, I mean, that's a super easy win. It's not like, it's not just the loss of the material, but the whole, I can play rook b1, but this queen a8 is made. Yeah, I mean, I can resign, but I don't like to. Yeah, I should resign. Come on, that makes no sense. Yeah, I just made those decisions too quickly. Really, I just wonder. I don't want to analyze the game now. I just wonder. I'm probably lost here, right? Yeah, I probably lost here. I played this really too quickly. I mean, it's kind of sometimes get into this playing too quickly mode when I think, I don't know, an opening line is just not good at all. But it's not so bad here, of course, what White is doing. In particular, if I cannot grab b2, then the whole thing here makes some sense. Okay, I'm going to play a 2 or 1 minute game now. That would be good. I only have like, I can play a 3-minute game actually, that is possible. Anybody with a 3-minute challenge, maybe that can be done. I don't want to really be longer than 8. There's another broadcast coming up. So for the Cairns Cup, not sure. Come on, let's do this. An area 51, like back to back 3-minute chess. We usually don't do that, but it's clear that I only have limited time, so oops. What are you doing there? H5. You can insert those H5 stuff, but usually sorry, bit of a cold. Usually it's not that great for black, because white has g3 played, and this is kind of helping me. Bishop c1. I might have queen g7, but I'm just going to take here in the 3-minute game. Queen d4, I just have rook d1. And my threat is e5, knight d6 stuff. There's a question, how would I classify the style of playing style of Kramnik? I always thought that he's a fairly universal player. He has, in particular, if you look at his whole career, changed a lot. His opening play, he played some super aggressive stuff, but he also, of course, basically more or less invented the Berlin defense. Not quite. There have been examples, but before. But still, I can still play one more bullet game or a 2-minute game if you give me a challenge. I only have 5 minutes currently here in the list, and this is a bit too long. So he has done so many things, and over his career, again, depending on opening choices, he has played. If you look at with black against e4, he has played the Berlin. He has played other e5 lines, and he has also played yeah, let's play Syrian. He has also played Sicilians, all kinds of Sicilians, from the Sveshnikov to the classical Sicilian, the Najdorf, whatnot, yeah, everything. And this means he has been very, very versatile. I have forgotten. Here he could have taken on b2. Yes, yeah, he played, as I said, the Sveshnikov, all kinds of variations. And of course, the opening choice is not the only sign of a player, but it shows that he was willing to reinvent himself quite a bit. For the Kasparov match, he developed this extremely solid style, frustrating Kasparov, but he has also played very dynamically in other situations. Oops. I have to take into account that this is a 1 minute chess. But can easily be forgotten. Oh wait, f2 is hanging. Okay. Shouldn't blunder this. I will probably win on time. Yeah, I do win on time, but it was tricky. Okay, yeah, thanks for the game, Syrian77. So this is the end of the show. Had some fun games at the end here with 1 and 2 minute chess. Okay, I'll be back on, what is that? Yeah, I think the final Monday of February. Yeah, the Monday show is not happening in 2 days. This is why today I was on. Thanks for watching. And again, I'll be back in, that would be 9 days. All right, bye-bye.